It's been a bit of a grind, and I wonder how that affects how you guys are processing this and feeling now.
Yeah, I was talking to Dennis earlier. It's been not been a straight line, and it has been grindy, but it makes it even more special, right? Adversity is a true indicator of character and team resilience individually and then collectively, and it's a great achievement for the clubhouse. They deserve the credit. They're the ones that put their blood, sweat, and tears, and when guys were either banged up or going through tough stretches, the one thing that never wavered was the dedication to the ultimate goal, and that's to get to the playoffs and then of course go beyond that. And great opportunity. Also congratulate just the entire Padre organization. One thing that's important to all of us, and one of the primary reasons I'm here, is to create some sustained success and obviously ultimately win that World Series title for the city of San Diego and the organization. And it's also another tribute to Mr. Seidler, to Peter, and the new ownership group, the Seidler family. It's a well-run organization. On the business side, it's well run. The fan base, the game experience, the group puts together is amazing. And then we got to give DJ a ton of credit. We did our part and kept things in a place where he could justify investing in the team, and he more than did that and put us in a good position. And the player development department, hats off to that group. A lot of contributions. Bradley getting his first big league win tonight, coming up through the system, and you're looking throughout with Bergert and Kolwick. Those guys are big parts of this club as well, and guys have come up. Obviously Jackson, again, and Morgan coming up and helping us this year. So getting those contributions. Maury Hone clearly been big, a homegrown guy, and it's just player development. There's a lot of credit, obviously scouting, and then lastly, the staff. It's been a staff that has persevered and shown up every day with a real sincere dedication to the preparation and the attention to detail, and no one's taken a pitch off, and it adds up, and it's added up to us being in the playoffs.
What did it mean for Freddie to get the hit, given that, like everything that happened at the trade deadline this season, what that has meant for your roster, and how fitting was it for it to end the way it did?
It was there was some sweetness to that clearly for Freddie. It also speaks to he didn't start the game, and all hands are on deck almost every night, and he shows up and in a big moment and is ready to go play and compete, and I love the fact that he gets in that moment, and you could tell he was just going to be on it, and just took a nice easy stroke and obviously brought it home.
There were a lot of things that you probably didn't want to discuss before you clinched, but now that you have clinched, how do you feel like this roster is set up for what challenges await in October?
I think it's set up very nicely. It starts with the pitching, and so Nick was a Warrior tonight. He'll be set up for most likely game one if we end up having to play next Tuesday. But we'll figure that out as we go. Darvish is rounding into form. Michael was good the other day, and we'll figure out the best way to get those guys ready and see what roles they're in. Dylan's going to pitch on Thursday, and then of course our bullpen's in a good spot. And we're still looking to go compete because we still have some unfinished business this season and to accomplish some team goals. We're going to do it in a manner that is giving guys a break and giving guys an opportunity to get ready as well. So we'll be in concert of giving guys the right opportunity and the rest, and still competing to take down more wins. And then offensively, I love our lineup. Bogey getting back tomorrow. It's going to be big for us, and getting him out there and getting back into his rhythm is a good time for it. Right number of games, 4 or 5, depending on what he wants to get at bats and feel. And then we'll be rested and ready to rock.
Just checking Wednesday for season.
Yes, sir.
Didn't see Tatis in the post-game celebration, which is a little bit different. Maybe an update on him?
He's just really sick, not feeling great. Talked to him. May stay away tomorrow as well, just to make sure it gets behind him. I think we have the luxury of doing it and not pushing him, but it's a big miss not having him here to celebrate because, quite frankly, there's a lot of reasons we're here, and Toddy's a big reason. This guy has played as much as he's ever played in his career, and he's done an exceptional job, and helped us win games in a lot of different ways.
Obviously, like right where you are right now, you're in, and that's the most important thing. There are other goals you can attain, division or even like a home series. You're not gonna, I think, like attack those too hard given what you just said. But like, how do you view what there is still left to attain, knowing that this was the real? Kind of
Yeah, we're gonna, listen, we're gonna still go. I mean, regardless of who's on the field, and the good news is we're gonna be able to give some guys some opportunities, put guys in a place where they can appropriately get some rest and still stay sharp. But by no mistake, don't kid yourself. We expect to go compete tomorrow, and that division title's still on the line, and there's no reason why we should back down now. Let's go grab it.